After you're done with this video, you are never going to lose another race in Mario Kart 64. I'm going to give you a list of tips and secrets that will help you get first place in every race from now on. Now, to prove to you that this is not just a bunch of BS, I'm going to show you here that I race every time at 150cc. So these tips and secrets really do work against the highest difficulty. Let's get started. At the start of every race, there is a secret boost that you can trigger. Now, if you do it just right, you'll be able to jump out in first place every single time. Here's the timing. You want to hit the gas right before that blue light. It may take a little bit of time to work out the timing, but once you get it down, it's going to be like second nature, and you'll be able to bust through every single person on every race. So throughout your races, I want to recommend drifting around every turn. You can do this by pressing and holding the jump button and essentially sliding around every turn. And the reason for this is because it actually helps you make your turns more smoothly and efficiently, especially in levels like Bowser's Castle, the Banshee Boardwalk, and these levels where like falling off the map can put you in 8th place immediately. You really don't want to fall off the map, and some of those turns are like really tight and really hard. You have to almost slam on your brakes to like not fall off the map. And if you make a habit out of sliding around each turn, I think it's going to make it easier to make those turns without having to use your brakes, which obviously slows you down, and really it makes it easier to make those turns. I also think that drifting around turns makes you go a little bit faster, so it kind of gives you a boost. If you start making a habit out of sliding and drifting around your turns, I really think you're going to see a huge difference. You'll start passing people around turns, and you'll see that it improves your overall driving. We're going to get to the next tip in just a second, but I first want to say I really appreciate you sticking around so far. And if you want a couple of other really funny Mario Kart videos, I've gathered up the links to a couple of my favorites, and I've put those links down in the description below for you. So feel free to head down there and click over and watch those. The next tip will go over the way that you use items. I feel like most people, when they play this game, get shells and immediately just shoot them at someone. The same goes with bananas. Well, I would actually recommend that you hold on to your items and strategically use them against people. So I'll first talk about shells. I would actually say don't shoot them, but rather just hang on to them and use them to ram into other players. Shooting shells is actually kind of hard, and you have to be at the exact right place for the shell to actually hit someone, and sometimes they even come back and hit you. Hold on to them and let people hit you so that you will crash them. You can also brake check people, which is really funny. And the same goes with bananas and the fake item box. If you hold on to those things and hold them behind you, people will ram into you, and I really feel like that's a more efficient way to use the items. It guarantees that it's going to hit someone, when launching doesn't always guarantee that. I'd also recommend that you hold on to your items as long as you can, especially if you don't have an immediate need for them. So again, whenever I used to play this game, I would get a banana, I'd be in first place and I'd get a banana, and I'd be like, well, I don't need this, so I'll just throw it somewhere. No, I would say hang on to your items until you need them. Watch this clip here where I get a red shell. I'm already in first place. I don't need it, but I decide to hang on to it just in case. And I could have just launched it, but look right at the end here. DK tries to pass me, and I was able to use the shell and blast him with it and actually be able to win the race. One more note about holding on to items. Not only does it help you use them against other players, but they also can protect you against other things like bananas and shells and those fake item boxes. If you have a shell with you, you'll be protected against those things. So this last one is a really quick tip, but I actually think it's one of the most important tips to help you win races. You can actually stop yourself from spinning out when you hit bananas. So sometimes the crash will be delayed, and you'll know this when you hit a banana and you hear that swerving sound. If you feel that you're about to spin out, just press the brake button really firmly and really quickly, and you'll see this music symbol pop up, and that tells you that it worked. I want to show you one more clip before we get to the secret passageway. This is an entire race sped up using all of the tips that I've talked about in this video. You'll notice that I get a boost at the very start, and I'm using my shelves and bananas and all my items throughout the entire race to prevent anyone else from really passing me or getting too far ahead of me. I basically stayed in first place the entire time, and there was really no chance that anybody would pass me. Well, I really hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. It would really help this video and really help out my channel. And if you're looking for some other videos about older games, I've got a RollerCoaster Tycoon video that I've made. If you've enjoyed this video, I really think you'll like this one. So go ahead and click over and watch that next video.